Look at that. Look how ferocious he is. He's just so ferocious. Like look at that. I mean, look at that badass. He is absolutely guarding the place from intruders. See, look at that. He's just like, yeah, I'll get you. Actually saying, come in here and feed me. I'm hungry. But, yep, that's our buddy Ash. Yep, big ol' Ash. Yep, weirdo. Nah, he's a good cat. He's just a big lover. Well, hey there, everybody. It's Clutch from Sodak Motorcycle Vlog. Guess what? It's an entry where we're actually on the bike. Getting back to our roots at the Sodak Motorcycle Vlog. Oh, wow. Fuel took a hell of a jump down. $0.15 in a day? Watch, the one that's in the Box Elder I'm gonna fuel up at, it's gonna be still at like, you know, 340 or something crazy like that. But anyways, like I said, we're back on the bike again. So it's a Friday. We're taking some leave from work and we're gonna go join up with our Green Knights. Essentially it's a I guess a safety check ride. Basically what we do is we go through some curriculum and we take a ride somewhere, have lunch, and then basically they're checked out good for the rest of the year. And yes, only the Air Force could get away with something like that. I assure you, if, like, let's say the South Dakota Army National Guard had a policy where, well, to be riding when you're on a status, you gotta have safety training or whatever, and the safety training is not available. There is no way on God's green earth the South Dakota Army National Guard was have to say, yeah, let's just have them take a ride out on a work day and get checked off that way. That is not how it works in the Army Side House, but you know, it's the Air Force. So essentially that's exactly what's gone down. So the Air Base used to have a MSF course. They used to offer MSF programs all the time, which MSF's Motorcycle Safety Foundation. Well, they decided that they wanted to bring in this fancy new aircraft called the B-21. It's supposed to be really cool. And, well, part of that is they need to construct on the base, and, well, the place where the range used to be, well, it got tore out. And there was no replacement done. Basically to the point it got down to money, and the civil engineers, they do everything but the paving. They just wanted to bring a company in to do the paving. They couldn't find a company to come in that would just do the paving. They wanted to do the full project. So that's why it never happened. Well, the state of South Dakota has its own training program. It's not MSF. I think it's based on the Idaho program. Basically, it's a state-run program, essentially does the same thing as like MSF courses do. Well, the issue is those slots are kind of limited, and also it's a deal where you got to pay for it out front, they got to get reimbursed and all this crap. So what they've started doing is these check ride things where basically we take them out, like the Green Knights are authorized to do this. We take them out and basically run them through some course modules and also do some riding, and that's about it. And they get checked off for the year, which, hey, whatever works for that command or whatever. Personally, I think we need to take, I feel like that we could do a little bit more of a, oh, what am I trying to say? I feel like there should be some more skills involved in it, but like I said, once again, it's whatever. If that wing commander is good with signing off on, then I'm good with it too. So, is what it is. But we're going to go do that. So, we're going to run out the Box Elder, we're going to get some fuel, and I'll probably see you where we start off. So what did we get? I think we got like 15 today or something like that. So it's a good group. Also, just about had an issue because, well, somebody forgot to coordinate something at guard drill this week, and well, just about had to lose his ride because of it. But fortunately, I got my ass bailed out, so that's good. It's good to have people that'll bail your ass out. You need to find people in your life that'll bail your ass out. Literally and figuratively. Very important. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12, so probably one of the bigger groups. We've been in it for a long time. But that's good. Alright, well, you don't want to see a lot of this here. Let's wait till we get in the hills. We'll show you some more. I gotta give some props to my man Waldo up here. He picked a hell of a good route. Very nice route. So right now we're on Neck Yoke Road, South Rapid City. Basically you turn off at Reptile Gardens. We're gonna follow that up to South Rockerville Road, another one of my favorites. Come in on Highway 40 into Keystone from the east, go through the light. We're going to run right along the railroad tracks of the 1880 train on Old Hill City Road. So it's going to be a good route choice for the day. Very nice day. Actually, very summer feeling day. Cancel. A very summer feeling day. It was a fairly mild morning. I think it's about 70 degrees right now. Clouds are starting to form up over the hills because, once again, that's just how it is. Giving us a summer taste, and the next 3 days it's going to be even worse. Like they're saying, mid-90s on Sunday, which mid-90s from before my birthday. That's very hot. That's unusual. But then I think it's supposed to be in the mid-50s next week and rain again, so who knows? I guess we'll find out. But it's kind of nice we get to go out on a ride today and, like I said, enjoy some last moments with the club here. One thing I will warn you about this road, Neck Yoke, is there's a couple curves on this road that can really sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Like you think you're good, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, I'm not so good. So always be a little measured on this road for sure. I mean, let's just put it this way, I wouldn't get too crazy about pushing it. Because like I said, you can get a little too quick, a little too fast on this road for sure. But, good to ride finally. It'd be really cool for the Green Knights if we could get a few of these guys in. But, then again, I'd say for every 10 people that show interest, you might get one. And of that one, maybe one of two might actually, well, maybe one of three will be a good solid member, one will be an okay member, and one will probably get his patch and you'll never see him again. That's kind of how it goes. But anyways, moving along.
1 hour later. A few moments later. little longer than a few minutes later. A few moments later.
Well, we're making a run for the border. We caught a gap between the storms. But then right as we were pulling out, a nice big old lightning bolt come down and went about 17 places in the cloud, and it's like, yep, time to get out of Dodge. So, yep, time to get going. Hopefully we can get out of here before it gets too bad. At least we're moving again for me, so not as big of a deal for me as it is for some. By the time we get back to traffic lights, we'll be out of the rain anyway, so. Oh well, you gotta love rain, right? Like I said, it truly is a summer day. Oh well, at least it ain't snowing. That does happen here this time of year still. It's a thing. That's alright. We'll be good. I mean, the bike was clean. It rained hard enough it did clean the bike, although it ain't clean now. Because of road grime and everything else, but you know, like I said, one thing around here, if you don't like rain, well, you better get comfortable hanging out at random places, either drinking or eating ice cream. So, because sometimes you're just gonna have to deal with a little bit of rain around here, and it's pretty much every day in the summertime. Kind of similar to the way it is around the Rocky Mountains, the same deal. But like I said, it's no big deal. Just got to deal with it a little bit. And like on a bike like this where you got a full fairing, it's ideal sometimes when it rains to just keep going, because you can kind of just get in your little cocoon and all as well. The issue is if you don't have fairings, it kind of sucks. And actually the real issue on a Goldwing, it's the stopping at stoplights. That's where it sucks. I mean, if it's gonna rain, rain, but by God, don't rain on me when I'm trying to drive through downtown Rapid City at 5:15 at night. Another lightning bolt over there. It's close enough, but we're coming to dry area now. Yep, we're getting drier now. Oh yeah, much better. That's better. There we go. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. All right. Well, now I think we're out of that. Oh, just real quick, it was a good ride though. Everybody enjoyed it. Lunch wasn't too bad. Ate at old Tin City. Didn't know what that guy was doing. Ate at Tin City Saloon, which wasn't too bad. 10% military discount, and I had a Cuban roll, or what was it? A Cuban wrap. Yeah, that's it. So instead of the bread, it's actually done on a wrap, but it's done the same way a Cuban is, where it's grilled up and it's got the pulled pork in there and it's got the ham in there, and it was pretty good. I was pretty impressed with that. I love me a good Cubano for sure. But yeah, that was really good. I definitely recommend that. Also on Friday they do $1 off Busch Lights. Obviously we did not partake in the Busch Lights because, well, it probably sends the wrong message when you're on like a, you know, a motorcycle mentorship ride for sure. But that's okay. Not like they're gonna stop making Miller Lite anytime soon. Or not Miller Lite, Busch Light, excuse me, but still, same deal. It's not like they're gonna stop making that anytime soon. But yeah, not too bad. I think the menu is a little different, but like I said, I think I recommend the Cubano wrap for sure. Oh, ice cream. Yeah, they didn't get a lick of rain here. It was literally just hanging right over the top of Hill City. You'll have that sometimes. Well, we'll head home and go wait for our gravel delivery to show up. Hopefully this weekend we're done with the carport. At least to the point of the dudes that gotta come build the carport, come build the carport. So we'll have everything else done if everything goes right. Actually, it'll be by hopefully Monday, because I gotta wait till Monday to go rent the compactor for the gravel. But anyways, I think we're gonna head that way. We'll talk to you in a bit. Oh, should I do the obligatory freak out? Because, oh my God, there's a California plate in South Dakota. Here's the thing, if there's a California plate in the state, they're probably coming here for, you know, they're probably coming here for a reason. And I would guess that it's not to, you know, liberalize our state. I would guess it's conservative people coming from there. And also, they're probably more or less, well, people that moved to California for somewhere else and didn't like it, and so they're going to move somewhere else again. By the way, that's the storm that was over us in Hill City. Boy, that thing looks pretty nasty from this angle. Wow. Well, I'm kind of glad we got out of that. All right, back. Let's head back home, get a load of gravel. Well, I tell you what, it was a good day of riding today. It's kind of nice to just do a mentorship ride. Kind of was good to get out for a bit, do something else for once. God, that was nice. I will say this though, I ended up leading us coming back, and I will say this, I'm gonna miss like leading like $5 in a nice, or 5 bikes in a nice tight formation. It is kind of cool to look back and see that. I'm definitely gonna miss that for sure. But like I said, as much as it's gonna pain me to do it, I am kind of glad I made the decision I made. And if you don't know what it is, guess what? You'll find out soon enough. But yeah, that was a good ride. Very good ride. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. I mean, I know it's a little bit of a tight curve, but come on. Here come the Irish. Slowly. Slowly. Alright. But anyways, it was a good day. Definitely good to get you some riding content back on there. Like I said, I had a really good turnout. Got to have some pretty good lunch, and got to sit through the first rainstorm of the year. So that was cool. Come on, dude. Like, seriously, there's easily a half a mile of on-ramp. And if you can't get up to 65 by the end of it, that, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know if I can help you. Yeah, now you're gonna speed up because, you know, of course. Oh well, keep this stuff away from our house right now. I need a window to get gravel in. Once I got the gravel in, I could deal with it from there. Alrighty. So like I said before, once again, thank you for stopping by the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. My name is Clutch, and we try to make weekly content for you. Our new videos, if we have one for the week, it'll come out Thursday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, which, in case you're wondering, is Denver time. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button. Feel free to leave a comment, good or bad. You'll see them on Comments and Beer for the week. If you didn't see the ad or I forgot to put it in, just don't forget, for $2.99 a month, you can be a member of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. With that, you get access to videos early, generally when I upload them. That could be anywhere from 3 days before to 3 months before. Kind of depends on how I get them out. Kind of do it Family Guy style in that way. Also, you get priority response to comments, meaning I will reply to your comment on the video within 48 hours if you're a member. You don't have to wait for Comments and Beer to get your answer. I mean, it'll still be on Comments and Beer, but you won't have to wait. The other thing is you will get access to a little logo emoji. It's basically a Sodak Motorcycle Blog emoji, so when you post on it, that's going to show up right by your name as hey, you're a member of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. And it's $2.99 a month, and I don't have a lot to give you, but at the same time, I'm not asking for a ton, so yeah, throw me a few bucks, that'd be awesome. Every cent I make on that's going to go back in the blog somehow. More than likely, it would probably go towards paying for my subscription for my video editing software. Maybe if we get big enough, it'll be able to allow us to expand to like better platforms so I can get better music and better software in that. But anyways, thank you for stopping by. I am Clutch. You have a good day. Well, hello there, end screen crew. If you made it all the way, go ahead and put in the comments. Just give me a little guess. What do you think I'm up to? Because I made a comment of, you're going to find out something soon enough of what's going on with me. Feel free to make a guess. I'm interested to see. And then we'll find out when the news finally breaks, we'll find out how astute you were at paying attention.